Brilliance Audio presents Redbone, The Millionaire and the Gold Digger by Ron Stodghill, performed by J.D. Jackson. Prologue. It is a cold, rainy afternoon in February 2003, and I am riding alongside Charles Middlestott in his black sport utility vehicle across the potholed streets of East Atlanta, past rows of boarded-up factories that stretch out into the hard gray distance. A lean, square-jawed man in his late 30s, Middlestott is a private investigator who has traded me access to his client in exchange for my own findings in the Lance Herndon case. "So here we are," Middlestott says, pulling into a crowded parking lot. "You know the rules. Anything that's going to jeopardize her case is off limits." I gaze out at a colossal slab of concrete. The Fulton County Jail looks less like a building than a gigantic street curb with a door. "Got it?" "Yeah, I got it." We dash through the rain into a poorly lit netherworld of justice pending, a kind of ant farm in slow motion, of waiting loved ones and lawyers, of pistol-toting officers grazing here and there, of paper shufflers moving back and forth inside their plexiglass, of folks cursing the long lines, emptying their pockets into metal lockers, weeping softly in their seats, and all this activity funneling down into a palpable sense of despair that leads to one place, through a heavy metal door that opens automatically and then shuts behind us with a thud of such unsettling permanence that I look back and realize that I am now sealed away with hundreds of criminals and an underpaid female guard escort who guides me through the dim concrete corridors into a small nondescript room furnished with a jumble of metal chairs and a defunct, prehistoric-looking computer. And this must be her standing in the doorway, her lips curled slightly in what seems to be a smirk or a bashful smile. She holds out a limp hand for me to shake, its temperature as cold as one of these cinder-block walls. She is wearing typical inmate garb, the navy blue cotton jumpsuit with a white t-shirt beneath. Her clothing hangs off her loosely, so that her limbs protrude like metal hangers against cotton sheets. I try to imagine what Lance Herndon saw in this woman standing here in front of me, what she looked like before the jail time. I try to imagine her laugh.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?